Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing the second Reality Project Reloaded, which is a remake of the original second Reality Project, which was one of the first ever full Super Mario World ROM hacks. It wasn't the very first one, but it was one of the first ones, and I've already Let's Played that game and its sequel on this channel. And now we're doing the remakes of those two games. And the remake of the second game is honestly like one of my favorite ROM hacks I've played. Anyways, you might think that a remake of a Super Mario World ROM hack wouldn't upgrade the game too much since it's still just Super Mario World. But, I mean, look at this. We've got this fancy new title screen with custom new graphics, and we've got this fancy new custom music, which normally in Super Mario World ROM hacks, the custom music is just remixes of pre-existing music, and there are a few remixes of pre-existing tracks in this game, but this song and most of the other songs in this hack are original tracks that FPI made, or whoever. I think FPI made most of them, but anyways, yeah, I'm probably gonna leave a link in the description to where you can download the soundtrack to this game and its sequel, because there's some pretty good original tracks, and the official soundtracks even have a few remixes of some of these tracks that are pretty good. There's quite a few remixes of this track specifically. So, yeah, be sure to check that out. Anyways, let's get started here. There's 117 exits. That's kind of a weird number to stop at. Reminds me of how Spyro Year of the Dragon goes up to 117% completion. Mario, I found a new power source which let me rebuild my airship fleet. It's almost finished, so prepare to surrender. So yeah, we've got cutscenes now. Those weren't in the original game. I mean, we kinda had that little intro that gave us the message. I almost wish I would've waited on that cutscene for a little longer so we would've got to hear more of the song, but you can check it out in the description with that soundtrack, assuming I'd leave a link to it there. So immediately we have two levels we can start off with, and Mole Ruins number 1 goes towards progress, whereas Echoes of Birabuto is just kind of a fun thing you can do. So we're gonna go there, but first let's take a look at this map. The original version of this hack just used the vanilla Super Mario world map with no custom graphics, and it was all, you know, the same layout and everything. So this is a pretty big upgrade. You can see it's still kind of based on the Super Mario World map, how we're in like the Yoshi's Island segment, and this is kind of like the Donut Plains segment, and then you've got the cave where Vanilla Dome is, and then bridges, and then a forest area, and then a desert area, and then like the circle of rocks in the center. So it's still based on, you know, the Super Mario World map, but it is heavily upgraded. And anyways, this first level, Echoes of Birabuto, this level was called Super Mario Land in the original game, and it was located where Yoshi's Island 1 was located in Super Mario World. And as the name suggests, this is based on Birabuto, the first level, or first world in Super Mario Land. So yeah, the graphics have been completely redone all throughout the game. Also, I'm using a very old emulator just because nostalgia, pretty much. It's to trigger both my own nostalgia and other people's nostalgia, but this emulator is very outdated, so you supposedly shouldn't use it. Did I miss anything? Okay, no, this is the start of the level. When you go through those pipes, man, sometimes you don't know where you're gonna come out. Anyways, I'm not sure if this level remakes any particular level in Super Mario Land. If it does, I would assume the first level, but I'm not familiar enough with Super Mario Land to be able to confirm that. But if nothing else, this is at least highly based on Super Mario Land. Hello, Bombshell Koopa from Super Mario Land. I like your redesign, because of course in Super Mario Land everything was sized strangely. This hack gave us Bombshell Koopas. They didn't give us Goombos though, but I guess the Galoombas will have to do. Yeah, and this pipe just comes out where we just went in, just like the last pipe. Look, a fighter fly, which was in Super Mario Land, but originates from the old Mario Bros. Arcade game. Technically, I believe they were in Mario 3 as well, because Mario 3 had a Mario Bros. Arcade-style minigame. I guess I'm not gonna find out if okay, I will find out if I can jump on you. Yes, I can. Cool. And then I kinda kick you. Anyways, time is running out, but we appear to be at the end of the level. Based on this staircase at the end, with holes to walk through if you're small. Very true to Super Mario Land. No flagpole though, instead we've got the goal tape. Because this is still Super Mario World. Anyways, that level was completely optional. It does count towards 100%, but it doesn't unlock anything. I think it changed the map slightly, like the rock next to us. Anyways, let's move on to Mole Ruins number 1, which was called Koopa Train 1 in the original game. And it was in the place where Yoshi's Island 2 was. And speaking of Yoshi's Island 2, it has that instant one-up with the shell right there. So, it looks like we could already benefit from having the yellow switch, but we haven't really had the opportunity to get the yellow switch yet. Here's a dragon coin. I'm gonna try to get all those in the game. I don't know for sure if I will, because I don't know where they all are or how many there are in each level. There should be 5, but there's not always in a lot of hacks, and even in normal Super Mario World, they don't always put exactly 5 in. So hopefully I'll get all of them, but I can't guarantee stuff I can't verify. So there's Yoshi, but we're already abandoning him because we want to go this way instead. And what is this? All this switch stuff? A P-switch, exclamation switches. This makes all these coins appear. So yeah, this right here is the yellow switch level from the original game. They placed it in the normal level this time. Yellow switch. The power of the switch you have pushed will turn yellow outline blocks into yellow exclamation blocks. This will help you on your way. I think they slightly changed that message. Like, very slightly. Yeah, I don't have the names of the Switch Palaces on my notes, but it looks like it was just Yellow Switch Palace in the original game. Okay, anyways, so that gave us our yellow switch, didn't unlock more of the map, so let's go back into Mole Ruins 1. I like how you just got mushrooms and fire flowers in the Super Mario Land stage, since, you know, that's the only power-ups you got in Super Mario Land, aside from the star, which there was also a star in that level. Although the flower in Super Mario Land was actually slightly different, because it was the Super Ball flower, where the balls you shoot out kind of just bounced around without gravity, unlike these fireballs that, you know, just keep bouncing on the ground and then fall down with gravity. Anyways, here's Yoshi. At some point, I collected a mushroom, replacing my other fire flower. If I would have realized I've done that earlier, I probably would have loaded state. Nice fireball, Yoshi. And there's a 1-up, because it would have been a Yoshi, but we already had a Yoshi. That's how that goes. Ow! Anyways, here's our last dragon coin. And a lot of moles. I'm not sure what this purple berry is. I don't know if it's the... because we saw a green berry earlier, which green berries add time. I don't know if the purple berry is supposed to be the red berry or the pink berry, because it's some pre-existing Super Mario World object, but it's retextured. Hold on, before I go down that pipe, I want to see what this purple berry does. If it's the pink one, then a cloud should appear now. Yes, it is the pink berry. So it's gonna drop these coins for us, and if we collect them all, I think it drops a life. Yeah, there we go. Running low on time, though, so we've got to hurry and check out this pipe. Oh, look, it's like that minigame area with the throw blocks, but, you know, designed slightly differently to be more dangerous. Anyways, the ending is right here, so the time limit is something we don't really need to worry about. I was gonna say, like, no time to lose, but then the end was just there. Anyways, our next level is called Mole Ruins number 2, which was called Adventure Starts in the original game, and was where Yoshi's Island 3 was. Yeah, so, like, this music is original to this game, as is most of the music. So far, the only music we've heard that wasn't original, I think, was the Super Mario Land music. From Echoes of Birabuto. But this music here, while being an original track, it's definitely inspired by the underground theme in Super Mario Land. but it's like way more hardcore. But, you know, it's a fitting track, considering this level kind of feels like it'd be an underground level in Super Mario Land. It's got that, like, ruins feel to it, because it is ruins, but yeah, this game definitely takes some Super Mario Land inspiration in the same way that the second game takes Super Mario Land 2 inspiration. Of course, I've only played through the normal Second Reality Project 2 on this channel so far. I will get to the remake of the Second Reality Project 2 pretty soon, in just a few games after this one. After this game, I gotta do an Operation Nostalgia game, then a Nintendo game, then a non-Nintendo game. And then I'll be back to ROM hacks, which the next ROM hack I'm doing is the sequel to this one. And if you know how quickly I get through games, you know it won't take that long to get through that many games. I basically do a game a week, usually. They really cut the time tight on these levels, don't they? I feel like FPI wanted the level's time limit to actually matter. Unlike in most Mario games, where the time limit usually doesn't really matter. Anyways, I'm sure we're at the end here since we left the ruins. Oh! Missed that guy. Yeah, here we go. I thought the other one of these platforms would have led to the end, but not quite. But one of these still is for the end. These just aren't timing well. Guess that'll have to do. I don't have any more time to wait around there. Anyways, now we're moving on to Koopa Lake number 1, which was called Koopa Terrain number 2 in the original game. And it was in place where Yoshi's Island 4 was. Good thing I don't need that, because it's kind of hard to reach. So yeah, if you were wondering how a lake could be terrain, this is how. There's very much water, and there's also very much land. Just like in Yoshi's Island 4. Anyways, this Kamikaze Koopa has to die. I mean, that's kind of what Kamikazes do, actually, which is really dark, but if you didn't know, those enemies are officially called Kamikaze Koopas. Anyways, I don't really know where the dragon coins are gonna be hidden here. I'm pretty sure I got all the dragon coins on the previous level. I wasn't really paying attention. No, I did. I got them all. It's so easy to not pay attention to the dragon coins. But I'll do my best. I don't want to miss any. Whoa! It would be so much easier to pay attention to the dragon coins if they actually kept track of how many you got, like, on the world map. And some hats add that as a feature, but this one does not. Anyways, we're making our way through the bullets. I play Toho, so that's no problem for me. And that's all our dragon coins. Let's get rid of that shell before I go down that pipe, just in case the shell would cause me problems. Like, I don't know if there was a Koopa in that shell, but if you're carrying a shell with a Koopa still in it, and you go through a pipe and you end up, like, in a vertical shaft, that's really bad. You're gonna get hit. Ah! And since I don't accept getting hit, and I undo all my mistakes with save states, we would be stuck forever, I guess, except that I could just rewind out of it, but that's besides the point. Oh, come on. Ugh. There we go, that works. This is definitely a game I'm gonna be doing a tool-assisted playthrough of, which is basically like a flawless long play. It's playing the game normally to 100%, you know, without any loading states on the video at least, or any of that stuff, you know, and there's no mistakes in the game. Anyways, we're given a power-up in the bonus in this game, so that's cool. I wanted to get on the block. Anyways, next up is Lakeside Castle, which in the original game was called Disturbing Castle, and it was in place where number 1 Iggy's castle was. Is this the Yoshi Castle music? Like from Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island? It sounds like it's either that music or is inspired by it. But this is definitely an original track, so it's just inspired by it. Anyways, I don't really want to collect any power-ups anymore now that I've got my, you know, cape and fire flower combo going. I kind of want to go back for a second, because we started this level outside the castle, right? I just want to double check and make sure there's nothing up here. Wait a minute. This level has a secret exit. Is this how you do that? I think it is. Okay. Secret exit time, I guess. Ah, yes, here we go. We have a portal to the second reality. Let's go. There we go, and we'll use that portal later. First, let's actually beat this level, why don't we? By actually entering it this time, which we did a little of last time, but we really didn't need to get the exit we got. It's been a while since I've played this hack, so it might be a little tricky remembering all the secrets. But I've played them enough times that it shouldn't be too hard. Because I've played, like, the original version of this game a couple times, and I've also played through this version of this game, so... Anyways, let me in the door, please. Fun fact about the name of this level in the original game, though, Disturbing Castle. I'm pretty sure they actually gave the name Disturbing Castle, like they took it away from this level and gave it to another level. So Disturbing Castle is still in this game, it just applies to a different level now. Anyways, there's Dragon Coin number 3, and get out of here, Thwomp. No one wants you around. Ah! Get out of here. We all know what happened to that Koopa. Yeah, I knew there was something dangerous up there. I remember getting hit trying to fly up there. That's why I stayed low. But of course I also could have gotten that dragon coin just from dropping down the pit. But then I'd have to climb back up again. There's our last dragon coin, we just need to get to it. Gotta stay low while making these jumps. And our dragon coin should be right over here. There we go. Okay, we're not quite at the end yet. I was gonna say I think we're at the end, but, you know, I thought wrong. This climb has gotta go on a little bit longer. They gotta make it feel like a tower, after all. If you're gonna use a vertical level, you might as well use a vertical level. And I don't want to collect that fire flower. I mean, I suppose I also could have done something fancy to get around it, like... Okay, that's not... Okay, that probably could work, but it's too hard. Anyways, there's a 1-up up here. I also could have just, like, collected it and then switched back to my feather. But whatever. Boss time. And it's Iggy! What did you expect? Wow, that platform is almost completely flat. Anyways, we have defeated Iggy. It's Super Mario World, what do you expect? We're fighting the Koopalings. Iggy Koopa, guardian of the Mole Ruins, is defeated. Mario must now climb up the Monty Monument in order to reach his next destination, which is the Flower Plateau. And there we go. So we've basically completed all of World 1. We could move on to World 2 here with the Monty Monument. But instead, the next place we're gonna go is over here to this game's equivalent of the Star World, being the second reality. And this is a bit of a retcon, because in the original game, the Special Zone was the second reality, whereas in this remake, the Star World and the Special Zone are the second reality. But yeah, we've had that portal to the second reality, and this world here, this Star World place, is Sonic themed. So yeah, we'll be doing Green Hill Zone and then starting World 2 in the next video. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.